Well, hello everyone, it is I, your favorite perfect being, Cell, and I'm back with another perfect reaction. Make sure to kamehameha that like button, spirit bomb that subscribe button, check out Operation Mitosis, it really does help support the channel! And have a perfect day. Today we're reacting to the Nonchalant Trials of JINWOO. I don't get it. Why is he called a Smurf? I don't know, but we gon' see. I gotta catch up on solo leveling, no lie. I gotta catch up. I hear there are a lot of Dragon Ball references in here. I like it. We got some dope anime fight scenes from what I'm hearing. But I ain't gonna take no spoilers. I'm just gonna watch the video and enjoy it, whatever it may be. But hopefully we get another challenger coming in. Hope you all enjoy, have a perfect day, and let's get this perfect reaction started, shall we? I bet.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his f***ing door and redoing an entire video from scratch.
Well, damn.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we
be
are
like
finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened, but oh boy,
it be like that.
Another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out, they just wanted straight mono panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank Smurf of doom, Mr.
JINWOO.
So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker.
Let's see what he got.
Get they ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Ain't that supposed to be the protagonist though?
Charge because what the fuck, bro? So
hey yo, the JINWOO trials, baby. Be sure to check out the original video down below, and have a perfect day.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And JINWOO was a fucking
hey yo.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga.
Ain't no way, couldn't be me.
He sucked! Hot ass, button buns. And
what
made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse,
man,
in this world,
you got it really stacked against you.
There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, JINWOO, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Ah, shit, this is gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga.
Damn.
This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer.
That ain't right.
Shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, JINWOO, you gotta stop this shit.
You're tripping, right? How
you
you not a goblin?
The reason why bro was even doing this in the first
place
was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. they go into a big old room with some big old statues.
All
Little
right.
do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated.
Okay, man.
Stepping on bitches, airing
So that's how it is.
getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal. And JINWOO
Frieza
decided
catching
to
strays
sacrifice
now?
himself so
Aight,
everybody
man.
could escape. Leading to
At
him
least it
getting
ain't
jumped
me.
by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily
Yeah.
for JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a
Aight.
player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was
Man.
not destined to be a trash-ass nigga anymore. He turned
Well, damn.
to him.
Hey, yo, why
Bro
Squidward
started
gotta
going
be
into
fighting that
secret
episode,
dungeons,
though?
clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses whole parties would struggle to
Hey,
beat.
yo.
The system made him do the exact
I wanna
workout
face
as
him.
Saitama.
I wanna
100
face him.
push-ups,
I
100
wanna
sit-ups,
face
100
him.
squats,
I wanna
and
fight
a
him.
10-kilometer run. Only difference
wanna
is a nigga
fight
ain't
him.
go bald. And he ended
You
up
already
building
know.
a Greek god physique
It's
in
about
like
that challenge
days.
time.
So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This
The
man
Smurf.
JINWOO caught some.
This is what I've been
And I'm
hearing
not
about.
talking
What's
about
the
no regular
Smurf?
dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming
Hey, yo.
niggas. And our first example of this is this bum ass 6-stack. These scheming
Aight, man.
ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they
Yeah.
needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum ass. I got all this gear for nothing. Nipple baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment
No.
just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't screams daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now, when JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr.
You're
Dongsuk,
tripping.
and he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked
Bruh.
up on these guys' game
If you got me
pretty easily.
signing a
First off, they
contract
made him
just to
sign
go
an
on a
NDA,
quest
which
with
is
you,
already
you got
sketchy
me
as hell.
half done.
Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted
Nah.
of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro
Yeah,
told
nah,
him,
that's a trap,
don't
fool.
worry,
Get
we
out
do
of
all
there.
our
Get,
raids with no
get out
healer.
of there. That's a trap.
beg your
And
That's a
this is what
trap.
JINWOO knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not
Screw
a
that.
single healer in sight. GG no hills, this shit is cooked. So later on,
Nope.
they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the
I bet.
scheming
We
6-stack
finna get
starts
some
to enact
racks.
their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside.
You're
JINWOO and
tripping,
Jinho,
right? We need
you
that.
guys
We-
stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche?
People dumb.
So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair,
Called it.
leaving them trapped in there. So yeah, this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their
Well,
actual
damn.
plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would
Bruh,
allow
you
them to come
tripping.
in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But
Yep.
oh, how little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. JINWOO
Smurf
puts
of
this
Doom.
spider in a minute.
That's a new one.
Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's
Damn!
doing to the thing.
Damn!
He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro
Yeah.
was so
I
flabbergasted,
bet.
he picked up the bags and said, hey,
Bet.
bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss.
Glazing.
And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming
Nope.
6-stack come back.
Couldn't be
and
me.
they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told
Really?
him, kill JINWOO
You don't think
and
he
we'll
did it?
let you live.
Like-
But Jinho was like, nah, I ain't fighting
bet.
him. He might fuck around
Nah.
and kill me before he kill y'all. So they
See.
get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas.
Hey,
All
yo.
6 of them boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro
Damn.
into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed
Pause.
it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3.
Aight.
What the fuck are you gonna do to us?
Bring
huh?
it.
Huh?
Damn! I bet. Yo, no warning, no nothing.
Emotion, just
Just damn.
That's
That's some me and Frieza and like a lot of DBZ character type energy. Maybe not Goku right off the bat, but like villainous energy for sure.
Flash steps, bro.
Damn.
Shoves a dagger in his neck.
That's
boy
great.
comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut, and he
I
deserves this
bet.
shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Okay,
Now next
man.
up, look at this bum ass nigga.
Paralysis on
Can't
him.
aim for shit, and he like.
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
So JINWOO easily kills his bum ass. And
I
then look at
bet.
the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause. Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I
Oh,
know damn
really?
well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo
Man.
speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell. Boom! Face
Damn.
plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, oh, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue
What?
of hell.
Nah.
You-
Why
you
they always
stop,
try
bro.
to pull
You are
that?
worthless,
Like,
bitch ass
nah.
nigga.
we ain't about
What are
that.
you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God, out.
Bye.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them niggas, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human
Damn.
bodies Wu called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened?
damn.
JINWOO was on a raid with
Let's
his
see.
old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik
Aight.
was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man
Damn.
got an offer from a
Aight.
father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners. And the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother
Damn.
was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes. And that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable.
Aight.
They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because sadly
Oh,
for
hell
them,
nah.
they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw
Ah,
old boy
damn.
boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until JINWOO stopped
Damn.
him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do
That's
first?
some
Should I
Frieza shit
dive your
right there.
backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my
Well,
God,
damn.
this is JINWOO's first
That ain't
offense
right.
of letting somebody get they ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told
Why?
JINWOO,
You're the
"Hold on, young
protagonist.
blood. Let the OG
It's
handle
your
this one now." Now,
job.
King was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget
You're tripping.
Unk has 1 arm. And before one
You're
of y'all
tripping.
say, well, usually characters with 1 arm are usually
Nah,
strong.
nah.
Hey, guess
Why
what?
the future
Not
go
everybody
on?
is
Yo.
built like Shanks. This is
That's
just
crazy.
a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Woo,
Nah.
why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent? So you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting hitting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got foul shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off, blood think he Virgil. So when OG was about to die, JINWOO finally decided to save this man. But I don't care, too little too late, bro.
That ain't right.
Nigga with the JINWOO special, watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you can
Yeah,
pull
that
up
ain't
Cody
right.
shit.
That ain't right
King
for you. You're the
Serial
protagonist.
or
You're
farmer,
supposed to
now,
save him.
Taeshi Kong wasn't an idiot like the Six Stack. This man knew off the rip. He ranked my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for JINWOO was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when JINWOO got that notification and the system said once again, lock the f in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this
But you the protagonist, bro!
Loosening up the bones and muscles
How
to
you
whoop
go?
this nigga ass.
Really?
So JINWOO blitzes
You're the
Bro at
protagonist.
speed of sound and he has a cut under his left eye.
I
That
gotta
nigga
fight
shit
this
was
one.
stunned. He was like,
I
"Holy
gotta fight him
shit.
after this
was
episode."
This motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of Bro's face because JINWOO's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for Bro from here. JINWOO started blitzing the hell out of Bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshi ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter,
no, Loki, I have one of those. That shit hurts.
He was saying, yeah,
oh,
it hurt your fault, nigga. Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But JINWOO just looked at Bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again. Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And
this man's got regen. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight him.
So it was all over. JINWOO activated that murderous instinct. This man emitted so much of his aura.
We both got regen.
But
I think my regen's just a little strong.
Shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body.
Damn.
I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Taeshi Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheese by the Smurf of Doom, the JINWOO tribe.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all righty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B. Scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man JINWOO is not new to fighting crazy-ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' three-headed dog and lived to tell the tale.
Cerberus.
That is insane. But
they got awesome designs.
That put so much
Loki, if they are made like a chimera, that'd be awesome.
None other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Red. Motherfucker, like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man JINWOO sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for JINWOO.
Let me fight.
At Bro and said,
let me fight. Let me fight.
I'm gone, bitch boy.
So Egress speed blitzes JINWOO, and just from the first strike, Bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with Bro. Then he strikes again, and JINWOO blocked it. But that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room. And 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, JINWOO was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Egress had Ultra Instinct. But JINWOO was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man JINWOO was lost, couldn't do nothing. He'd been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So JINWOO's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insane. insanely underleveled. So JINWOO decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided,
We throw hands, folks! We don't play with no weapons! Maybe Trunks do, but whenever it comes down to the strong fighters, we throw them hands!
Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds.
It is what it is.
With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down to hit this boy with the...
Hey, yo, that's crazy. It do look like the Gatling, though.
But he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while JINWOO was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and dribbling this man like a basketball.
Look at all those.
Look at this in slow motion.
Yo.
To the gut.
Ain't no way.
While making him flip mid-punch, then another two-piece combo, then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer.
Then
sends him flying with the haymaker.
So cameo.
It just looked like Egress was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag.
That's crazy.
Across the room again.
Yo, let me fight this dude. I want to fight Son JINWOO. This is awesome. I want to fight him. I'm going to the solo leveling universe later and I'm fighting that dude.
Bitch. So Egress uses the Force to call his greatsword and swings at JINWOO. But JINWOO enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye. Finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when JINWOO just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, no, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by JINWOO gave him the upper hand in slaying his soul's boss.
That's wild.
Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a soul's boss. IRL. And on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL,
good on ya.
Only
good on ya.
One try, but bro proved that he was Himothy. Just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal.
How you gonna get jumped by that many?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a soul,
and you're the protagonist,
a soul's boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will JINWOO make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah! Yo, we gotta see part 2. Yo, make a part 2. Yo, we gotta see a part 2. Hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed the hell out of that. I'm gonna go fight Son JINWOO in the solo leveling universe. I'm an instant transmission over there after this video. YOLO, comment, hit that like button, spirit bomb that subscribe button. Have a perfect day. Be sure to check out Operation Mitosis. We're going viral. Check out the original video down below in the description. And once again, have a perfect day, damn it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, humans!